Hey everyone, welcome back. My name is Maggie. Today we're going to be doing saving challenges number 1 for the month of December. I do 2 of these each month and I budget $200, so that's what I have in my tray here. But in the first section, I have my rollover money from the month of November. So I was able to keep $10, $11, $12, $13 for my spending money. I typically, well, honestly, it's been less that I've been pulling out, probably more like 120-ish that I've been having in my wallet instead of 200. We're just in the city and my day-to-day is a little different. So anyway, I have $13. Now 2 of these are K and B. These are special ones that I collect. So there's certain letters that I look for and they go towards specific challenges. So these 2 are gonna stay in my tray. But the G one I don't collect, and then this $10 bill is gonna go in my rollover, which is my elephant piggy bank here that I named Dolores. So what I've done is all year, the rollover money that I have goes in here, and I'm going to unstuff Dolores probably in the next couple of days. It's for my birthday money. My birthday's at the very end of the year, so whatever is saved in here, and I haven't kept track or anything like that, is what I can spend on a birthday gift for myself. So that is Dolores stuffed. I will do a separate video unstuffing Dolores. That'll be part of Vlogmas that I'm doing this month. So stay tuned if you want to see. Would be curious what your guesses are. I'm going to guess, I'm staying around like maybe 220, but I have no idea. So let me know your guess and stay tuned for another video where we will unstuff her. So that's that. Moving forward, let's do my next one. This is my 100 envelope box. So I have 100 envelopes in here that I stuff randomly. So for December, I'm doing these green ones. Got 3, I need one more. 4 for this one. And what I do is I roll 2 dice and that tells me how much to put into each of the envelopes. So let's see. We got a 5 and a 1, so I multiply these by $5. So 5 times 5 is 25, so that'll go in the first one. So I'm almost done with this box as well. This will be done at my next savings challenge video. Excuse me. 1 times 5 is 5. And then at the end of the year, I'll have another video on stuffing this 100 envelope box. Let's roll again. 6 and 1, so 30 for that 6. And this money will all go towards self-care appointments for my husband and I for 2026. And then another 1 times 5 is 5. And so things like hair appointments, if I want to get like a pedicure, for my husband and I to get couples massages, that type of thing. So it's kind of a fun way to randomize it. Obviously, any money in that category is great, but I also have not tracked what's in here. I do think it's going to be over 1,000, but I don't know how much. So maybe we'll put our guesses in the next video when I finish this one up. Okay, that is it for kind of like the long-term boxes and stuff. Let's go into this binder. This is my self-care binder, and I printed out new headers just because my last ones were getting a little flimsy. So I just made these on Canva and printed them out. But as you can see, I have money in hair right now. I do have a hair appointment scheduled for later in the month of December. I try to get my hair cut, like a trim, twice a year, and then I'll probably do some low lights or something. So I have that saved, and I have a little bit of money in treatments, which is for like, couples massage or a facial or whatever. So, and I do have a appointment booked for my birthday, which I'll use this money for. So yeah, anyway, we're going to do this self-care. This is kind of like the top up one. So I've been using this rock, paper, scissors dice. I've been loving it. So I do 5, 10, or 15. So let's see what we get. We got scissors, which is 15. So we'll take it, and this just kind of rolls over too. So if I need to top up anything or something comes up, I've got it. So now we have 20, 30, 40, 45, 46, $47 in here, which is awesome. And that's that. Okay. So then moving into my black binder here, we have couple of things going on. So first is my quarterly game. This year I've been playing a game each quarter to kind of accumulate a bonus. And then when the quarter's done, I restuff that bonus into my other envelopes to kind of get a booster. So last time we ended on this 6. I'm just going to put my marker there. And this is like savings land, like candy land. So let's see what we get. We're going to go 3 times. So we got a 3. So 1, 2, 3. That's $4. 3. Okay. 1, 2, 3. $1. So 4 plus 1 is 5. And then one more roll. 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, I ended. Let's just go back to the start. 6. Because I want to play again. So we had 5, 4 and 1 is 5 plus 6 is 11. I roll round up, I should say. So I'm actually going to put in 15. Pull that out before I forget. And we'll just erase that one and put a little mark here so I remember where we're starting. So this is another one that I don't keep track of because it's fun at the end of the quarter to just have a stack of money. So that's going in and we're not going to look in there at all. So put this away. Okay, next is adventures. This one is a spinner that I do, or like it's supposed to be a flip, but there's no way I'm gonna be coordinated enough to do it. So I just spin. And this one is for just any kind of like little adventures that my husband and I might go on. So, or like friends, if they invite me to do something, I just like to have a little buffer. So yellow is $5. So we mark this one off. And that can go into adventures here. So 5, and now it has 20, 40, 60, 80, 100, 20, 40, 60, 80, 185. Is that right? No, there's another 20, 205. That's what I thought. So I was invited to go to one of those like cute, like Christmas craft market things with my friend in a couple of weeks. So I probably will bring like a little bit of money from here for like a coffee or like a bakery snack or something while we're there walking around. My husband and I are also going to the Nutcracker, so I might bring a little bit of money for, you know, like if we go out beforehand or after or something like that. So it's just, yeah, kind of like nice to have. Okay, seasonal, this one's new. I'm gonna start this for the new year. I'm gonna start early though. So this is gonna be a kind of like a bonus challenge too. So this one is for winter, and I have a rainbow dice that I got that I'm gonna use to color in the Christmas lights. So each color has a different dollar amount assigned. I just kind of randomly put them in there. So we're gonna see what we get, and let's just roll and we'll see how this goes. Do I have my markers? I do have my markers. Okay, let's see what we get. Okay, a blue is $5. I think I'm just gonna put this on my phone on my calculator so I don't forget. So $5 for a blue. Maybe I'll just pull the marker out as we go because otherwise I'm worried I might forget the colors too. So blue. Red would be $2. So let me add it to the calculator and let's roll one more. Orange is $5. So that totals 12. Look at that. Okay. So let me color these in. So we had blue, red, and then orange. Oh, how fun. Okay. So what I say, $12, I need to put in, I'm going to round again to 15, but I don't have any 5s left. So hold on. I do have a folder or a binder envelope, my gosh, in here for change. So let me see. Yeah, I'm going to do this. I'm going to take 2 5s out and put a 10 into my change envelope. And we'll just do that. Okay. So now I can put in the 15 into seasonal, and this is going to be replacing the game. I just want to kind of do this coloring one for next year. So there's that first 15 going in. I probably won't keep track of it either, and then at the end of the season we'll be surprised. All right, next is upcoming trips. So I just got back from our Thanksgiving trip to Florida. We were in Miami and we had the best time. I did come back with some cash, so it is stuffed again with the money left over. So today we're gonna add, okay, we got a 4, again, rounding up to 5. So we'll add that in, and let's see here. So now upcoming trips has 20, 40, 60, 80, 100, 20, 40, 60, 80, 200, 20, 40, 60, 80, 300, 20, 40, 45, 50, 51, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 359 is what I have in here. We don't have any trips planned at the moment, but we do tend to get a little stir crazy like March, April. So I wouldn't be surprised if my husband and I took like a 3-day or 4-day weekend kind of thing somewhere. My husband does travel for work too, so sometimes if he's somewhere nice, then I'll fly in and we'll just stay the weekend type thing. So we might piggyback on one of his trips too. Okay, next we have home projects. So this one is going to get $10, and this is a tracker I just made on Canva, so we'll ignore the fact that it's not perfect. But there we go, another $10 going in. And this is just to save up for home projects. I actually just bought some weather stripping stuff. My front door is kind of drafty, so I might use some of this towards that. We'll see. We've got 20, 40, 60, 70, 80, 81, 82, 83, 84, $85 in here. I think the weather stripping's like, you know, adhesive and whatever was like 30. So, and again, I bought a couple of sizes because I wasn't sure. So I probably will still return some. So we'll just see how that shakes out. All right, next is $5 challenge. I actually don't have any 5s in my tray right now. So we're going to skip past this one. And then we're going to go into holidays. So Christmas Eve is fully funded. We don't have a ton of plans at the moment, but that's okay. I'm taking Christmas Eve through like the New Year off of work. So there'll be something that pops up that'll be nice to have this money. And then I also have $50 for New Year's Eve. Husband and I don't drink, so we're not like at the bar till midnight. We'll probably be home, but if we wanted to like order some food or something, then we have $50 for that. So we are already kickstarting holidays for next year. So I've got Valentine's Day here, and I already have 40 in here. My goal is 50. So I just need to add 10 into this one, and then we can move on to the next. So let me just mark off another $10 worth. Here's 2 5s. Let's do those. 5, 5. So now this one is fully funded with $50. So if my husband and I want to do something, we can. Honestly, we just kind of like being homebodies, so we'll probably just order some DoorDash, but then I've got $50 for that, so that's cool. And then I want to put $10 into St. Patrick's Day, but again, I'm out of 10s. My change situation has not worked out well today, so I'm going to put a 20 into my change envelope and swap it for 2 10s here really quickly. Okay, so there's that. And so 10 goes into St. Patrick's Day and 10 goes into the tray. So then I need to mark 10 off of here because I use, this one saves 100, and so I'm using the same tracker for both Valentine's and St. Patrick's Day. So I can mark off another 10 here. So let's do the 7 and 3. Okay. My goal for St. Patrick's Day will also be $50 then. Okay, so there's that. And next we have Friend's Wedding, which is where these 2 special $1 bills go. So I've got 2 this time. I don't think I had any last time. And I work towards bundles of 20. So I have 1, 2. So I just need 3 more before I hit that 20 and then can move this into my owl binder. So that's exciting. And that's it for this one. So then speaking of my owl binder, this is my Iris Budgets binder that I bought from her. And I use this to save for my friend's wedding. It saves 500 at a time. I'm trying to save it 4 times. So I've already saved it twice. This is the 3rd time, and then I'll have 1 more after this. So I have $20, $40, $50 remaining in my tray that's going to go in here. So let's mark off, we've got 20, 40, 50. So that's great. And we'll just flip back to filling those envelopes. So let's see, what do we have here? I have a bunch of 15s and 5s, so I probably will need to start, here's a 20, need to start breaking some 20s down or something like that, but that's okay. So we'll just figure it out when we get there. Here's another 20. Love it. And then a 10. Here we go. All right, so making good progress here. So then again, once I have like 3 more ones for the K and B's, it goes in here. So that actually might be a great way to put some 5s in as well to kind of get those 15s and 5s taken care of. So anyway, that's what I have for you today with my savings challenges. I'm so excited to be at this time of the year where I get to kind of wrap up. I will be making a few changes for the new year, some of which we've already seen today, but yeah, just excited to keep going with my cash stuffing. This is kind of in addition to our normal budget that my husband and I have. We do most of our things digitally, but it is kind of nice to have like the side cash for certain categories. And like when we go on vacation, then I always have cash for like small purchases or tips or whatever. So it's been working. It's been a fun journey, and yeah, can't wait to continue. So that's what I have for you today. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you soon in my next video. Bye.